Is acrylic or wood better for sublimation? Hey, it's Brittany, and today we're testing out wood versus acrylic sublimation. So let's get started. Everything I'm using today is double-sided and an 1/8 inch thick. I'll be going over how much each sheet costs and how long it takes me to cut. Number one is going to be Houston Acrylic True Flat 2.0. It has a bright white glossy look. You can see the texture and the ripples of the wood grain. This costs $5.25 for a 12 by 19 sheet. Number two is going to be CMB Acrylic. This one has a crisp, bright white glossy finish, and it is smooth and blemish free. It costs $7.99 for a 12 by 18 sheet. Number three is going to be Smoky Hill Designs marker board. This product also has a bright white glossy look. When you move it in the light, you can see the wood grain texture. It costs $5 for single-sided and $6 for double-sided for a 12 by 19 sheet. Number four is going to be the Houston Acrylic Sublimation MDF. We also have a bright white glossy look with this one. It does look like there's a few ripples, but overall, it's pretty smooth. So this one costs $10.99 for a 12 by 19 sheet. And number five is the Houston Acrylic White Cast Acrylic. This one is pretty smooth and ripple free also. It does have a glossy, bright white look, and it's $7.99 for a 12 by 19 sheet. So I've had a couple people ask how to use this Dytrans Pro Spray. It's a glue spray. I don't know if they make it anymore, but I have heard that the Pixie spray on Amazon is comparable. So how we're going to use this is we're going to take our spray, we're going to take an empty box or an old box, and we're going to put our design in the box. We're going to do each side separately, because if you do them both together, it will mess up. So we're going to go ahead and spray it, pull it out. We're going to add our pieces, and there we go. So if you're wondering where we've got our products for today, I will post a link down in the description, and you can check those out after the video. So all of our testing today, I'm using 385 degrees at 60 seconds, with the exception of this True Flat. It is recommended to use 385 at 45 seconds. So I've actually done both. This is the 385 at 45 seconds. This one has sort of a lighter dull color on one side and a shinier different color on the other side. I don't know if you can tell, and the wood grain is completely different on each side. So this is more of a lighter muted, deeper wood grain, and then this one is a little bit more vibrant. So if I turn this over, it's that same as this one. Here is the True Flat at 385 for 60 seconds. It's exactly the same. It seems like it's harsher on the wood if you do 385. Like, look at the cracks on that one right there. So I would not recommend doing it at the 60 seconds at 385. So number 2 is going to be the CMB acrylic. I do like how shiny and glossy this one is. Let's see. So I've got one that has been cleaned, which is this one. And you can feel it on the touch. This one has sort of like a grainy, sandpapery feel. And then once it's been wiped off, it's got a flatter, smoother feel. And you can tell the difference in the color as well. So this one looks more of a muted color and this one's more vibrant. So what I like to do is I like to take my shop towel that I've got wet and just wipe it off. I do use my nail because I just feel like it gets a little bit more off. So this is how I'm going to clean it. And then you can see the difference already from how glossy it is over here to here where it's muted. Number 3 is going to be the marker board. I don't feel like this color is super, super vibrant, but it looks great on both sides. And you don't really see the wood grain too much. You can see the little ripples in it, but it's not too much to make it look chipped almost. Number 4 is going to be the Sublimation MDF. This one looks really, really bright and glossy, and I like the vibrant look of it, and both sides look exactly the same. Number 5 is going to be the Houston Acrylics White Cast Acrylic. I like the glossiness of this acrylic, but I don't think it's as bright as CMB's. And on this one also, I have wiped this one down, and I haven't done this one yet. And you can tell the difference in the color and the texture. But overall, they look the same. So let's go ahead and wipe this one down some. So while I'm wiping this, you can see where I have the name of the board, how long it took me, and my settings for my cutter. So what I'm using is the We Create Vista 10 watts. So these are my settings for that laser. So let's go back up and I'm going to give you my review and our closing thoughts. So after pressing all 5 boards, here is my list from least favorite to favorite. Coming in at number 5 is the True Flat 2.0. I like that it takes about 5 minutes to cut, but I'm not a fan of the very visible wood grain, and the colors just aren't bright for me. Number 4 is the Houston Acrylic White Cast Acrylic. I love the glossiness and the color of this. I'm just not a huge fan that it took me almost 13 minutes to cut this pair of earrings. Coming in at number 3 is CMB's White Cast Acrylic. I do love the glossiness and the vibrant color of this. It did take me about 7 minutes to cut, and then another 10 minutes with the stone on top to make sure it's flat. Number 2 is the marker board from Smoky Hill Designs. I do love that it took about 1.5 minutes for these to cut out. While the colors aren't super vibrant, it's not a deal breaker for me. You can't really see the wood grain, and I just overall like these earrings. Drum roll, please. Coming in at number 1 is the Houston Acrylics Sublimation MDF. It did take about 5 minutes for these to cut, but these colors are so vibrant, and the glossiness is just, it's all there. It's got everything that I'm looking for when I'm making an earring. So I would definitely recommend this product. If you'd like to see more videos and tutorials like this one, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you'd like to see next. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can follow along next time. Bye.